Want to know how to make the world's most satisfying chicken curry and sweet potato soup? Listen, I've spent the last year in Southeast Asia. I'm talking about Thailand. One thing I learned how to make was great soup. So I'm starting off with some beef neck bones, celery, onion, and the Spice King oxtail seasoning. We're going to bring all of this up to a slow simmer. And as it cooks, we're going to skim the foam off of the top and throw that away. And just keep simmering it low and slow. Next, we're going to add some fresh ginger, and we're going to spice things up with a little bit more Spice King oxtail seasoning. We're going to add some star anise, some black peppercorns, some coriander, and we're going to really get things brewing. Next, we're going to add some lemongrass, some raw turbinado sugar, salt to taste, and we're going to create a nice clear boil. I'm not going to boil it too heavily on high heat, but just low and slow. Next, we're going to add some coconut oil, some garlic and ginger to our pan, lots of green shallots, and Spice King Caribbean curry. This is an amazing curry. It can be used for Caribbean and Asian cuisine. It's very balanced. We're going to saute this up until it's fragrant. We're going to add our washed and cleaned chicken. I'm using one whole chicken, about 2 tablespoons of curry powder, and I'm going to saute this up with a little bit of lemongrass puree. You can buy this at the store. As it starts to saute, I'm going to re-season it with a little bit more Spice King curry, and we're going to season it with some black pepper. We're going to let this cook down in its own juices. Now, as it starts to make its own juice, now we're going to add 1/4 cup of Asian fish sauce. Now we can add 7 cups of that homemade broth that we made earlier. Let me tell you something. The amount of gelatin in this soup is going to be so satisfying. Look how beautiful and vibrant that coloring powder makes the soup. It's so delicious. And we're going to let it cook down just like that. When the meat starts to get tender, now we can begin adding our sweet potatoes. I'm adding 4 sweet potatoes cut into pieces, and we're going to cook this down until it's tender with some additional onions and red bell pepper. When it starts to look like this, now we're going to add 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream, because it's going to add to the creaminess of the soup, and it's going to look beautiful. And to garnish it, we're going to put it into our bowl just like that, and now we're going to drizzle coconut milk on the top. Next, we're going to garnish it with fresh green scallions. We're going to add some fresh cilantro, and over the break I got to fry up some crispy shallots and a little bit of cornstarch, and I also dusted it with a little bit of spicy buttery fried chicken seasoning. Listen, y'all, the best soup ever. It was so satisfying, luxuriant, and wholesome. Eat this soup and you're going to look and feel much younger. Thanks for watching. Yeah.